Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Here we go, set, close.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Slide through.
It's Young off play action, rolling to his right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Young, he's going to change it up.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the first run for Devon Achane. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Vikings 38-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Right back to Achane on second down. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. You look at this defense for the Vikings. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now Young. Work in the middle of the field. He's got him wide complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Packers at 10-2 on the year. And they've come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A first down throw for Young. And his throw is incomplete. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. On second down, Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. It'll be Young again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's a Packers touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Now Hall to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott to throw it. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Hall again on 2nd down. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately. Nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of the times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll throw again. Young. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Vita Vea gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A give up the middle to A.J. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Black Ultra.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Watson has it right side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Smash red. Fight white. Fly Sue.
1st and 10, Young. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd down and 4. Ball again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. To throw is Prescott. This pass out wide to Hall. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 29-yard line.
Now Prescott. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
On 1st and 10, Young. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. To throw, Young. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set, ready.
Now Young going to move him around.
Six, mega. Green Jack. Hut.
Looking to throw. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Edo Blue. Ready?
Now here's Young. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Black, red. White, white. 10 cycles. Hut.
A-Chain. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the double.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Check. Ready?
Kelly to try to punch it in. On 4th and goal, Kelly stopped up. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings us 2nd and
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough. If you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's Deonte Banks with it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devon Achane, a 23-yard run. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point try, good by Gano, and that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. First down, Prescott. That pass caught, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A first down throw for Prescott, who dumps this one off here to Hall. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Prescott now. That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Carlson able to put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half.
And Prescott, his third interception. Derwin James with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Achane on 1st and 10. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd and 9.
Young now. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Under pressure, they got him again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This a 43-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Prescott. Got him in. It's Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Patty wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Prescott from the gun. It's complete to Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Now Prescott going to change the play. A give running right is Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man, it's Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Here's Prescott. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
short yardage. Prescott. Touchdown, Vikings. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Young will set to throw. He'll complete this one to Watson. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's go. 22 needle. Field. Black. Yellow. Zoom. Claws red. Set.
To throw, Young. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. Almost outkicked his covers there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Prescott now from the 50, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Carlson on for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
At their own 11-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Cycle. Black top. Ready.
Now Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. Vita Vea, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here we go.
This
And
offense so
cycle.
far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Go.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
52. Blaster, 6. 52 blaster. 5, 97. Ready?
Achane gets it from the gun. He'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Fierce, yellow. Go pink.
Now a second down throw for Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll give to Hall.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
42 yards on the ground for him so far. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll find Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's 1st and goal. A toss left side for Hall.
Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
One more time with Hall.
And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the
Here's
ready.
1st and 10.
17.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Black Ultra. Edo Blue. Smash. Red. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some room to roam now. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he will have a Viking 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
154 wire.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Hall again.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game,